Hallo Leute, willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact. Wir sind heute alle versammelt, um den zweiten Akt von der Fontaine Archon Quest voranzuschreiten. Das heißt überhaupt mal zu beginnen. Und ja, müssen deswegen zum Hotel Debord, wo wir von Navia eingeladen worden sind zu einem Abendessen, nicht Abendessen, Siegesver irgendwas so, Abschlussessen, so, weil wir hatten ja letzte Folge die große Verhandlung, wo ganz viel los ist. Ich weiß noch nicht genau, wie ich es editiert habe, weil ich es noch gar nicht gerade editiert habe. Ich nehme das hier direkt eigentlich nach der ganzen Verhandlung auf. Aber ich glaube, ich habe das wahrscheinlich in der ganzen Folge reingeschmissen, weil ich das einfach alles beieinander wollte und nicht irgendwie aufteilen wollte. Ähm, aber ja, jetzt sind wir hier, zweiter Akt. Ich bin sehr gespannt. Letzte Folge war wirklich krass. Wir haben viel herausgefunden, dass Lene und Lynette von ZOWIE herkommen, dass sie unter alle Kino sind, die mal einen guten Eindruck macht, aber das muss nichts heißen. Wir haben den wahren Täter herausgefunden, dass die Prophezeiung doch vielleicht mehr echt ist, als manche glauben. Und ja, gehen jetzt hierhin, wie das trübe Mondlicht vergangener Zeiten. Anscheinend. So. Irgendwie laggt es gerade wie Sau. Ich weiß nicht warum. Ich hoffe, das ist dann nicht der Fall. Weil irgendwie bei den Dateien, wenn ich drauf schaue, wie es ist, das ist extremst am Laggen und alles so. Aber dann, wenn ich es editiert habe und alles, dann verläuft es relativ flüssig. Und auf YouTube auch, da geht's. Also es sind ein paar Stellen natürlich, wo es ruckelt. Aber ja. Boah, das ist auf jeden Fall das von dem, was ich gesehen habe. Auf jeden Fall, wir treten mal ein in das Hotel und schauen mal, was wir so angeboten bekommen von ihr. Weil sie ja extremst gut im den Desserts und alles. Deswegen bin ich sehr gespannt. Ich werde nur kurz einen Timer starten für mich, damit ich weiß, wie lange die Folge ist. So.
But stopped eating here as often after growing up.
Hm.
I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, ich glaube schon.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already.
Let's go.
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Ooh, everything looks so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life.
Ja.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
Oh, das wird euch ein
And
bisschen
if
viel.
it's not?
Dann.
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
Das ist so. Gute Zusammenarbeit.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes.
Warum nicht?
Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
Ich glaube, es wird dir was schmecken. Und? Alles vernascht?
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Ich frage mich, wer der Boss ist.
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
Es scheint ausnahmsweise nicht mal die Vertui zu sein.
In front of us? Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Right? Yet it was because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ja.
If only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off. To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct.
Ja, ich glaube auch nicht, dass da viel
I don't
rauskommt.
have faith in their ability. It's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exists. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through.
Ja.
Where there...
Oh, verdammt.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right?
Ein bisschen aber.
Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
Wir wollten den Hydro-Archon mal Rat bitten, aber irgendwie scheint sich diese Gelegenheit nie zu bieten.
That's true. We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it
Nee, nicht
anyway.
wirklich.
I see. So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far,
Yep.
was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon.
Mhm.
I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Ja, okay.
Yeah. We've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways?
Und
Perhaps
das...
even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Ja.
Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Ja, was hast du vor?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance.
Warum nicht?
Sure, Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
All right, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions. I
Ausredensbruch.
can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
Oh boy.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Ja.
Ah, valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
Wie kann man über so etwas übersehen?
All right, no more joking around. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse?
Es wäre ein...
that does make some sense.
Es wäre ein Versuch wert.
Why don't we give it a try after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright. Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Meine schmeckt genauso.
Is that so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
Ja, okay. Ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, dass das mit dem komischen Getränk, dass das irgendwie noch zurückkommt. Wer weiß. So, wo sind wir? Ah.
So full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
Dann lande mal lieber und geh zu Fuß.
Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Hey, Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Das Essen war schon recht teuer, Paimon, dieser Vielfraß.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
So this is goodbye, huh? Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your requests the highest priority.
Okay.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
See ya!
Bye bye. Okay. Rundlos gefallen wie ein sanfter Regen. Neuer Abschnitt. Das ist der zweite Akt. Also, da bin ich sehr gespannt, wie es verläuft. So, geht zum Brunnenplatz vor dem Opernhaus. Och nö, ich bin doch hier hinten. So, da wären wir wieder vor dem Opernhaus und schauen uns mal an, was hier läuft. Vielleicht wieder der Brunnen.
People around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Ja, scheint so.
Vacher.
Schon wieder, Vacher.
Looks like we're back here again.
Ja.
Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Ja, sie ist klarer als tagsüber.
Ugh. That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Eventuell.
Vacher. Vacher.
Hey, why are you still walking towards it? There might be something nasty in the water.
Ich spüre solch starke Gefühle.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vacher, right?
Ja, okay, das heißt mir nicht mehr die einzige Person.
Hey, Traveler? Stop walking. Come on, wake up.
Oh no, was passiert denn jetzt? Cutscene? Nee, es scheint nicht so. Sonst fährt der Mauszeiger weg. Oh, wo sind wir jetzt? Oceanet? Entschuldigung, was ist das für ein Ort?
Vacher. Are you my dear Vacher?
Was bist du? Nein?
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vacher?
Darf ich fragen, wer du
Know
bist?
Where my love is? Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know.
Okay.
My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
Du warst einst ein Mensch?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
Ist das auch was, das gleiche jetzt, was passiert ist mit dem Typ von der letzten Folge? Du hast deine menschliche Gestalt verloren?
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Ist sie etwa eins der Mädchen, das aufgelöst wurde?
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril.
Huh.
No matter where I went, Vacher would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me, and I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting, I never knew how heavy it could be.
Willst du, dass ich Vacher für dich finde?
No, our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories.
Doch.
The thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters. If you meet Vacher, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
Ich bin mir sicher, dass dich auch nicht so einfach vergessen wird.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vacher above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
Willst du damit sagen, war Vacher etwa Zeuge, wie du dich aufgelöst hast? War er vielleicht derjenige, der die Flüssigkeit über sie geschaut hat?
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release.
Okay.
It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
Es ist fast so, als würde nach dem Verschwinden des Körpers das Bewusstsein in irgendeiner Form weiter bestehen.
I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Ach ja, ich frag mich, wie viel Zeit in der Realität vergangen ist.
Farewell then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, If you see Vacher, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Okay. Machen wir, wenn wir ihm begegnen. Könnte aber vielleicht sein, dass Oh. Was? Was läuft denn hier? Wow. Was zum...
Dear God, it's a whole army of Garde-Mechs.
Uh-oh.
Chlorand?
Okay, sie hilft uns aus. Boah, Alter.
Quick, now's our chance!
Und die wird ein nach dem anderen ausschalten. Alter, was eine geile... Boah. Huh. Das war sehr blöd. Was ist passiert, wenn so Abwesenheit, wenn ich fragen darf?
I should thank you for lending us your sword there, Chlorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
Okay.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father!
Seid ihr Geschwister?
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clorand, but do keep an eye out for your manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful. Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
Ja.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me.
True.
And what about these Garde-Mechs? I thought only those associated with a Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law.
Okay.
I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means.
Und jemand, der sich auskennt.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
Huh.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clorand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
Bye bye. Okay, sie ist so gut hier auf unserer Seite, weil der Cutscene, die man Trailer gesehen hat,
Right.
hat es ausgesehen, als wäre sie
I
gegen
suppose
uns.
that's the best news we've gotten today.
Mademoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
Was ist gerade passiert? Ja, das frag ich mich noch.
Goodness! Paimon thought we were done for! Those Garde-Mechs came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Navia and her gang saved us! there was that champion duelist named Chlorand who came out to save us too. We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Danke für die Rettung, Navia.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast.
Ja, ich hoffe.
As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Ja.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Will was?
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
How did that help?
Ja.
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Ich dachte damals schon, dass da etwas nicht stimmt, was war mir aber nicht sicher.
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
Huh.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Könnte sein.
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as
Huh.
we speak for saving the boss.
Wow, okay.
Really?
Ein Glück, dass Paimon und ich nicht aus Fontaine stammen. Ansonsten wären wohl auch...
I sent people to
Huh.
Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Oh ja, sind wir wieder.
You did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process.
Yep.
Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it
Naja.
can't be coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. She said that she heard that voice calling for Vacher again. Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
Lynette zufolge hat das Erhören dieser Stimme etwas mit dem Empfinden des Hydroelements zu tun.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
Könnte sein.
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
Ich habe da auch ein paar neue Informationen.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Yep.
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
Die Stimme im Brunnen gehörte zu einem der vermissten Mädchen. Dieser Vacher war wohl Augenzeuge davon, wie sich das Mädchen auflöste.
Oh, that is important.
Du berichtest alles, was geschehen war, während du mit dem Bewusstsein der Kani verbunden war.
That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately.
Oder Plot ist er ist der
Since we saw that young woman
Haupttäter.
dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater.
Wenn er überhaupt,
Have been threatened?
wenn er überhaupt noch am Leben ist, ja, das ist natürlich die Frage.
Thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
Alles klar, Partnerin.
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
Ja, warum
Well,
nicht?
you did say that our farewell meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right?
Ja, ich meine, wir sind alle zwar auf der Hitlist, also...
Now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Sie werden sich wünschen, sie wären nie geboren worden.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you.
Okay.
We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Okay.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
Ich hoffe. Es könnte noch gut sein, dass einer von euch zwei Dings uns noch hintergehen wird. Geht zum Schutz und das Bier der Rosula am Hof der... So. Das ist natürlich wieder hin. Also müssen hier hin und her. Dort hinten müssen wir hin. Okay, wir sehen uns direkt davor da. Dort, danach spare ich euch den ganzen Weg. Okay, bei der Mathe, das ist absolut verständlich mit dem wird. Also bei euch geht noch, dass es geht. Und ich schere mal Kind oder? Ich schere noch mal gelegentlich mal die Wand ein bisschen, ist das aber gut. Ich will die echt falsch Ball fertig machen, das sind so 23 Minuten. Weil du noch den nächsten Lektion machen, die wir lernen gehen könnt. Und dann werde ich wahrscheinlich dort voll Job halten an den nächsten Mal. Okay, ich schaue dann
There's no
nach.
need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Oh Gott, schon recht so viel. Wenn eine passt, das geht von aus. So, schon besser. Ah! So, ich bin Batman. Oh.
Price.
Oops. Right up ahead. Let's make sure we weren't followed first.
Yep.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus
Oops.
far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
Kuniko.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Okay, macht er
Thank
das.
you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Okay. Schauen wir uns ein bisschen um, werden wahrscheinlich noch vergiftet. Nein. Geht zur Unterkunft, die Navia arrangiert hat. Okay. Dann gehen wir mal hier rein. Okay. Oh. Jesus. Ui. Alter. Ich will das mal auf der Werbung anschauen. Cool. Richtig cool. Ich habe gar nicht dran gedacht, dass die Kanalisation ein Teil ist, der von Fontaine könnte vorhanden sein. Aber es macht doch Sinn. Wie cool. Okay, und hier über uns ist ein Teleporter. Ah, da ist auch ein Teleporter. Wie cool. Sprich mit Malus, okay. Malus. Cool einfach, ey. Okay, also hier ist unser kleiner nicht Speicherpunkt, unsere kleine Unterkunft eben. Stimmt, da war ja was das. Upsi. So. Hallo.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Ne.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Dankeschön.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Oh, okay.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
Ja, das war.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No, I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand.
Okay.
My father's name is Callus. Yes, the same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
Okay.
3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, verdammt.
But
In der
I do
Arena
not
also.
believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But Strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it,
Das heißt sogar ja.
even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena.
Krass, okay.
3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that.
Ja, wir auch nicht.
How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
Da ist in der Tat etwas faul daran.
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Natürlich, das machst du auf verschwinden wieder.
So that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
Ja.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something.
Ja.
I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth.
Ja, wenigstens die Wahrheit.
If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me.
Oh, Jesus.
And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Die Sehnsucht nach der Wahrheit. Was das angeht, sind wir uns sehr ähnlich.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful.
Ja.
Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Das macht auf eine
If Callus
Art und
was
Weise
such a good
Sinn.
man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
Vielleicht.
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
Okay.
But how could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Oh.
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
Kein Wunder, dass Navia Chlorent gegenüber ein solches Verhalten an den Tag legte. Oh boy.
That's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
Nein, definitiv nicht.
Clorand has always placed
Alter,
great
okay.
emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't
Es ist sehr schwer zu verstehen, umzugehen damit, ja.
How you feel? You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Ms. Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Es war seine Absicht, bei diesem Duell zu sterben. Ja, es scheint so.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
Ich kann sehen, wie wichtig diese Angelegenheit für dich ist.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Oh ja.
Yeah. Everyone's beat.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Okay. Boah, was für ein Tag, ey. Alter, geh hinein und ruh dich aus. Boah, das machen wir dann jetzt noch? Oder ich stoppe hier einfach mal die Folge. Weil ich weiß nicht, was ihr uns jetzt erwartet, wenn wir schlafen gehen. Deswegen, danke fürs Zuschauen. Wir haben heute definitiv was überlebt. Wir haben ein bisschen mehr Connection zu den vermissten Mädchen aufgenommen. Zumal zu einem da. Dann wurden wir attackiert von so Robotern, die scheint aus dem inneren Kreis der Spina der Rosula, dieser Gruppe hier zu kommen. Da stimmt definitiv irgendwas nicht. Da zieht irgendjemand im Hintergrund die Stränge und das müssen wir definitiv herausfinden. Ich bezweifle zwar, dass wir ein konkretes, etwas Konkretes hier rausfinden gegen Ende, aber ich glaube, Akt 2 würde uns schon ein paar Wege öffnen, wie wir zu einer Lösung können kommen, beziehungsweise zu einer Antwort. Wer sich da an die Stränge halt hält und uns irgendwie das Leben zur Hölle will machen, beziehungsweise Navia aus dem Weg will schaffen, uns aus dem Weg will schaffen. Ja, das stimmt auf jeden Fall das gewaltig nicht. Also ja, deswegen danke fürs Zuschauen, bis beim nächsten Mal und hoffentlich der Antwort etwas näher kommen. Also ja, dann danke fürs Zuschauen, bis beim nächsten Mal. Tschüss!